quality is currently not.
I was streaming mine on 1080p high frames, 60 frames a second.
Wait, it's working.
Huh?
It's working.
Did you get it working?
I mean, it's got me on here live now, finally.
Yeah.
There's Brian. Hey, Brian.
Howdy, Brian.
Long time no see, I know. Feels like it's been
a whole couple hours.
right. Got Travis on the phone. How's your parents, man? They calmed down finally?
Nope.
Hopefully. I do not miss that. That was one of the joys of my parents getting divorced. I'm not kidding you. Sure.
Too much aggravation.
That and just too much BS, man.
Makes sense.
I could not stand to listen to them. Heck, honestly, it was a whole lot quieter. Yeah. A lot. I mean, the atmosphere was a whole lot better, too. Because, I mean, I ain't even kidding. They went to bed. Tomorrow's bell time is not. It's about 9. What'll that be? About round 20? 21? 21. Should just be like Rocky. I didn't hear no bell. Oh, oh no. Oh. They've been married for 50 years. Bickering. Oh wow. Hey, that's pretty good though for 50 years. I mean, that's a lot of years, man.
Corn puffs.
Oh, shoot. Heck, honestly, I feel like sometimes it'd be hard for somebody to want to put up with me. Which, knock on wood, I mean, Lauren ain't ran away yet. You ain't kidding, man. That is quite a long time. Quite a long time.
Pretty long time to argue with somebody, isn't it?
Yeah. Most definitely. Man, I knew that car looked funny. Now I know why. The 7's supposed to be brown, I think. I tried to do like a Alan Kulwicki thing, and I mean it kind of worked out. Kind of. That was my custom car.
Well, good.
I mean, I tried. I wish I could show off the stuff from NASCAR 14.
On what?
NASCAR 14 on my brother's Xbox 360. Man, I mean, I had some classic cars on there that I created. On here, you don't have that much freedom to create stuff.
No.
But this game, the only thing they really done was added a couple different sponsors, better sponsors, I might add, like Mountain Dew and Hooters, Nationwide, Napa, a couple other ones.
Know-how?
Yep, Napa Know-How. And I forgot, there is an Earnhardt on here. Carrie's son, Jeffrey Earnhardt.
How hard does he earn it?
I mean, he's not bad.
But is he good?
He's pretty decent. I mean,
He's
he's definitely better than his. I mean, no disrespect to Kerry Earnhardt or anything, but he's really good. Yeah, I think he's better than his dad, in my opinion. And he's racing for old coach Joe Gibbs. Which, of course, ironically enough, he used to coach Junior's favorite team, the Washington Redskins.
nice.
And I wouldn't have pegged him for a Redskins fan. I didn't know how to feel about that being a Cowboys fan. I was like, I'll cut him slack.
You won't do.
I will. This is the Xfinity series.
How Xfinity are you?
Not much anymore, where we used to talk about it a lot. Where we wished Xfinity would come through that old area.
Never will.
Oh, they won't.
I'll be a dead zone for the rest of forever.
Let's see. Brian asked how far away from DC are we?
How far away from DC are we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say about 4 hours, 5 maybe.
Travis is thinking about 4 or 5. I think that's about right.
Let me see.
I've been there before, but it's been years. Like since I was
4 hours.
4 hours.
Yep, 4 exactly.
Travis put in his thing 4 hours exactly. Old Justin Allgaier, who races for Junior Motorsports. Another one, Michael Annette. Tyler Reddick actually used to, who's in the 31 now in the Monster Cup. Because I never did get to show off any of the Xfinity cars last night. I didn't even think about it. But Brian, I'm pretty sure, as well as you remember Days of Thunder, I'm sure you recognize this car, all except for the sponsor.
Lightning and the thunder.
Feel the thunder, the lightning and the thunder. Oh, by the way, Travis, when you get a comment on your videos, how long does it take for it to be visible to you? Because someone commented on my thing like twice and was talking about like he liked the quality and stuff to keep putting it out there, but I can never find his comment.
That's because it got flagged spam.
Oh.
Did it say something about you should try to use something to help your stream?
No, he didn't add any suggestions. He just said keep banging out that content. Said he enjoyed it.
Say anything? Have you tried using like something to help your videos out or anything?
No.
I don't know why it's flagged for spam then.
Yeah, I was honestly kind of thrown off a little bit because, I mean, it made no sense to me. Yeah, it was, Brian. Oh, man, it was. I know a lot of Virginians are Skins fans, even in West Virginia. Yeah, I was born and raised on Dallas. Never been a Skins fan. Never even, well, I did root for them one time, but it was just to help Dallas get into the playoffs one year. The one time I was actually a semi-fan of them, just for that occasion. You know what?
Lightning and the thunder.
I think I'm going to use that car. I hadn't raced it yet. I will.
Go.
And they have about the same tracks on here. Pretty much the same. I think the only difference is there's no night race at Martinsville, and there's only one race, as a matter of fact. Because they don't visit Martinsville but once. I think it's in, I believe it's in the fall. I don't think they go there in the spring.
You know what else is in the fall?
Halloween?
The fall.
The fall.
Yes. Lightning and the thunder. I shared your stream in our little group chat on Twitter.
Ah, sweet. I know Haley and Jane, they subscribed last night. I think
cried.
they subscribed, not cried.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Wolf did too. I can't exactly remember because I was like half tired, half awake, half asleep, and I was just browsing.
That's right.
A lot of fans are because they get DC TV channels. My cousin in Martinsburg, West Virginia, is a fan because that's all he could watch. Oh, wow. I mean, Redskins aren't that bad. I mean, they're not too bad. They've had some...
You know what else ain't too bad?
What?
I don't know.
And they've had some pretty good players come through there. I remember that one that was shot and killed. I can't remember his name. He was really good. Such a good player. And it was just a tragedy and a shame what happened to him. I think his number was 21.
21?
Yeah, literally, it was 21. He was a really good player too. It was quite a shame. Their owner sucks. I feel that. So does ours. Trust me, Jerry Jones, they ain't no better, man. That guy just needs to step down and let somebody else take over it. I wish he would, but he probably won't. Honestly.
You know why, don't you?
Well, I mean, there's the money. I know he makes pretty good money.
You know that much. You know that. Don't you like the money, Josh?
Well, yeah.
Here come the money. Here we go. Here come the money. Dollar dogs.
The money. Yeah. He likes that money for sure.
Dollar bills, y'all, said Brian.
Oh, and it did mess up on my TV. The last comment from
Yep.
was their owner sucks from Brian.
Yep.
Yeah, he loves that money, but he can't put together a team to save his life. I mean, shoot. The offense ain't so bad. Could use a little bit of work. Their defense,
Rough.
yeah, I mean, it's a little rough around the edges. Honestly, I felt like it went downhill after DeMarcus Ware left and went to Denver. Heck, Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant tried to come back, and that guy, sometimes butterfingers, but I don't even know if that would help, honestly. Jason Witten coming back after being retired for one season didn't do a whole lot of help either. And I love Jason Witten. He's my favorite player. I mean, because he's just a big dude. And for a dude his size, he can run. He can catch the ball like nobody's business. I sat there last season and just thought, man, you really messed up by coming back. You should have just stayed in retirement.
He messed up.
He did. Yeah, Dez was awesome. Boy, he had a mouth on him, though. If somebody screwed up, man, he was on them. But he made a couple of mistakes, too. I'll never forget that. I was so mad when they played Green Bay back in, I think it was 2015, either 15 or 16, and that freaking catch. Yeah, that catch that wasn't a catch. You're right. It did ruin him. It ruined him a lot. I was so mad. God, I was so mad.
Was you?
Yeah, man. Because if they'd have won that, I think that was that was either the NFC Championship game or the winner went on to the NFC Championship game. And I mean, that was the closest they were gonna get. Exactly, Brian. He just said it was a catch that got ripped off. Yeah, they did. Because man, that was the year that they had. That was Dez, Brian, or not Dez. Dax and Ezekiel's first year, their rookie year, and man, they were on fire. Lord, they were on fire. Only lost one game in regular season, just one. I can't even remember who it was against. Can't even remember. And man, it looked good too. I think it was 16 or 17. If I'm not mistaken, it was because I was working at Dairy Queen at the time, and me and Kev were still, huh?
Dairy Cheer.
Dairy Cheer, yeah. And because me and Kay was together again, we was already engaged by this point, and we watched it at their brother Carlos's house.
What you were engaging in?
Marriage.
Oh.
Yeah, because remember she proposed to me. Yeah. Yeah, she proposed to me. It's very random too,
In the
cause
parking lot of the cookout.
yep, in the Blacksburg parking lot, cookout parking lot. Sat there and waited on the ring, which was a Superman ring, and when she got it, then she popped the question, and I was like, hey, it threw me off. I ain't gonna lie, like.
I bet she cussed you out as she was proposing to it.
No, she didn't cuss me out. No, she didn't cuss me out or nothing. No.
You son of a gun, won't you?
No. I mean, it was.
Brian says, how long were y'all together?
Oh man. We started dating in August of 14. It was I want to say August 22nd. Pretty sure. Because my mom, she had just had ankle surgery again for like the upteenth time since she broke it a couple years before that. Then we split up. Ironically, I was at the Charlotte race when me and her split up at the All-Star race in 2015. Because I took something the wrong way and jumped to conclusions. Something I am notorious for. Anyway.
Yeah, jumping to conclusions.
Yeah. We
I tell you jump pretty high too.
I know. We split up for a while, got back together about, I don't know, around the summer of 15, and then we broke off again right around Valentine's Day of 2016, which was very crushing. And got back together that same year on July 4th. Crazy enough, on that day. And all the way up till December 18th or 19th of 2018, she broke it off. Yeah.
December 18th. Or December 2018.
Oh, it was the 18th as like the day of 18th.
Oh, you remember the date?
Yeah, man. I remember very well because y'all had dropped me off. Because I think you and Kayla took me home that day. Somebody did. I can't remember.
I was there for a while. I was driving you back.
Yeah, yeah, you was between you and Kayla. Um, yeah, we that was the last time we split up that day, and it
So that's when
was
you moved in over there.
yeah, that's when I moved
February,
out.
I think, or something.
February. Moved in with Travis over there on February. And of course, when she broke it off with me, it was all moral. It's me, not you. But I got a pretty funny feeling there was more to it. I think she just didn't want to say it, and I got mad. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I got pretty upset, pretty heated.
Well, I mean, we found some things out that that you weren't sure about, but.
Well, yeah, I ain't gonna get into that though. That's her personal.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
Sounds good. He didn't. Yeah, you're right, Brian. I mean, I would have. Lord knows I would have. If anybody had been her. Um, to that point, anyway. Um, yeah, it would have been nice, but I don't know. She's just weird. She's got her, huh?
She's a Harris.
Well, I mean, not that that's too much of a bad thing to be, but I mean, yeah, and they're just different, just different. I don't get her sometimes. Even now, she throws me off just by the way she says or acts or anything. Never could really take her serious, and honestly, some things I just couldn't believe, especially when she proposed to me and all that, because I felt like I was gonna get bit in the rear end, and I wasn't wrong, huh?
Literally.
Yeah, and I mean I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong at all. I mean I was a little hesitant. I ain't gonna lie when she did ask me. I didn't answer right off the bat. Yeah, you're right there, Brian. It is a good thing. It is a good thing. It would have been a whole lot more different, for sure. That's the closest I've been to getting married, or the longest relationship I've ever had. Really, between a couple breaks and it's about 4 years.
Brian got him a woman.
He just said, "I'm like him. Jump to conclusions with women. I'll be quick to call things off if something ain't right, even if there's nothing wrong." Yeah, man. I feel you. I feel you, big sexy.
Big sexy.
I mean, when you get that kind of feeling and it's in the pit of your stomach, right in your gut. I mean, if you can just feel it, it's not. Sometimes it ain't your imagination. Sometimes it can be.
Then you act on it and it's completely wrong.
Yeah, and then you act on it and it's completely wrong and it kind of backfires. I've been there too. I'm sure you have as well, man. I think that just happens to the best of us, honestly. My dad, he was the same way. He could jump from 0 to way past in a minute. Not even a minute, a second. Yeah, right. He just said no time for games. Me neither. Me neither, man. I don't have time for, oh, it's me, not you, when I know the dang truth and I'm not stupid. I mean, I ain't the brightest, but I'm not stupid either.
Needs the most fluorescent color in the crayon in the box.
No, no, because I mean, if I feel if I feel something's off, maybe 7 out of 10 times, it would be, and it will be.
Such a random number. 7 out of 10.
It is really. I mean, 7 out of 10. It's pretty much is, because most of the time I'm right, and it's funny because I'm pretty sure I told you, before she broke up with me, I had asked her, it was about a month or two before, because things were a little weird, and Lord knows we had a weird time after my grandmother had passed, and she was acting weird and distant, and we we resolved that, but it happened again. She wasn't distant, but things just were off. And I even asked her. I come out and asked her. We was going down the road on the way home, and we were passing right there where Danny's is at. And I looked at her and I was like, is everything okay? Is everything all right? Is there anything I need to worry about? And she looked at me and she said no. That just she was just stressed out and tired. And I mean, I gave her that reassuring look, like, okay, I understand that. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, no.
Was that time that she said where you was sick and you couldn't come to work, and she was like, she didn't have time to raise a child or whatever?
Oh man. No. That had happened.
That was the end there, wasn't it?
It was around the end, yeah. Yeah, I'd gotten sick, and because my stomach was bothering me, of course, where I got that diverticulitis, and she thought that I was playing games and playing it off like I just wanted to stay home and be lazy, which I wasn't. I wasn't trying to miss money or anything, and she told me that she didn't have time to raise a kid and all this.
Oh, look who's here.
And I'm not stupid. Nah, Brian. You're right. Neither are you, man. Sometimes you just got that gut feeling. Hey, Twinny, nothing's going on with Lauren. Nothing's going on with Lauren. This is about my ex, Kay. I was, talking about that a little bit. Nothing's going on with Lauren. Everything's fine. Everything's good with her. Just conversating about the past. Me, Brian, and Travis.
Cornhole. Brian's like, hey, Gigi, tell us your girl problems. Oh, my God.
Yeah. It's family therapy hour.
Therapy.
Sorry, Haley. Nothing to worry about. You're fine.
Therapy. Hey, wanna cry today?
You want to cry today?
I was singing it.
Oh. Travis over
Little
here.
bitty kitty wanna bite.
Where's your mom at? Where's Wolf?
You know what it is.
Roll call.
My girl problems just ended this week. LOL, TMI. Oh my God.
Oh. Yikes. Well, I mean, that is a girl problem. She's not wrong. She hit the nail on the head. Pretty.
It's quite a girl problem, alright.
Pretty thoroughly. And that's good. Glad it's.
Brian's like, I got a YouTuber I want Gigi to date.
Oh, really?
That be, right?
Yeah, because, I gotta know too. We all gotta know.
You gotta at least. You gotta cry on it, baby.
Shit, I wish I could play us some tunes. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, can't play them tunes.
Nah.
You can play some tunes, but it's gotta be like generic. Like, I know a couple of bands that allow it, but it's nothing with like lyrics or anything.
All right.
There's this band called Nirvana, or Approaching Nirvana, and they have royalty-free music. They're really good, but they're a group that don't mind for people using their stuff.
Okay. It's all good either way. I don't mind at all.
And you know what it is?
That's funny. Another person I know. I'm just sitting here thinking, their girl problem ended too this week. I swear, I think some are just on the same cycle, or everybody is, female-wise.
He's an adventure guy. He lives in Tennessee, and he's a good Christian man.
Oh, heck. Heck yeah, man. It's not bad.
You ever seen a man? Have you ever seen a man?
I thought you were trying to sing Have You Ever Seen the Rain?
Have you ever seen the rain? Are you a turkey worm?
Nope.
Well, me neither.
I don't know. I think Kayla would argue with that one. Lord, I bet they're working her to death.
Yeah, definitely. Have you ever seen the rain?
Haley said I'll have to look up his channel. Heck yeah.
Wow.
Shoot, never know. Move on up to the musky hills of Tennessee. I tell you what, man. I've been to the hills of Carolina, but Tennessee, man, it's beautiful. Especially if you get up there in a cabin. LOL. GG, tell me and we'll set it up. He's always fishing in Georgia. In good old Georgia, as Medea would say.
Georgia?
Yep, Georgia.
Spit on it.
Nope. Heck. I bet Haley would have a blast at Pigeon Forge. That place is fun in general. So many places to go to. Oh, and especially the Ripley's aquarium. Or wait, I don't know if they ever got that running again after all that brush fire incident. Haley said, did you see Haley's comment?
Let me see. What you say? He'll have to move here because I'm not leaving the Walking Dead country.
Hey, 20, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Not a bit, not a bit. Well, heck, since we're waiting on everybody else, how about we do just a little bit of warm-up racing? I think I'm torn. I don't know if I want to go to Martinsville or somewhere else.
Have you ever seen the rain?
We might actually check out road course. There's a couple on here. Canadian Tire. Whew. That thing is crazy. Oh, she's been there. She went to Ripley's in Pigeon Forge.
That's someplace.
Yeah, well, it is or was. I can't remember if they got it running back up. I have awesome memories of Pigeon Forge. Been there a few times. Me too, a couple times. I loved it there. It was a blast. Dollywood, whew, man. You want to talk about a workout? Lord. Heck, you know what? I think we're going to go to Travis's town.
You what?
Yep.
Motor Mouth Speedway?
You wish.
I do.
Have you ever been there?
And me?
Yeah.
Is it Motor Mouth Speedway?
Yeah.
No.
Well, heck, Wood said we could go there this summer, but that ain't happening.
Oh, you know that.
Because they've already canceled. I think they canceled into next year, too, so it might be till 2022 when the Motor Mile Speedway opens up again.
You ever seen a man blink his eyes?
But no, we're not going to that home. This ain't your hometown anyway, though. Well, where you grew up, anyway.
Where's my home?
Well, I know you said you was born in Tazewell, but I am where you were raised. Close to where you were raised. Well, I mean, I'm in Kentucky.
Lexington, Prestonsburg, Hazard, Pikeville,
I think this is closer to Lewisburg or Lexington, I think.
Lewisburg. There's no place called Lewisburg.
I don't know, it's somewhere in Tennessee. I mean, Kentucky. I got Tennessee on my mind. It's somewhere in Kentucky. The Kentucky Speedway. Is it Spartan? Spartan? Ain't that in Spartan? Yeah. I think it is.
I'm trying to think.
Alright, driver dig.
That's what I'm thinking of. I think that's exactly what I'm thinking. I think it is. Well, I can't right now. Driving right now. Oh, there's Wolf. Hey, man. It's going pretty good. Been talking about girl problems.
Now, just like practice, qualifying count. Here we go.
No girl problems for me, though. I'm good. How big a worm is he? Chad wants to know how big a worm are you?
Alright, we're going to see where that puts us on the starting grid.
Oh, it's going, man. It's going good. Heck, life is going pretty good. Just as long as it stays that way. Yeah, we can't be talking about that. That was said last night. Oh wow, I didn't know that. There's only 38 drivers in the Xfinity series. I thought they had 40 like the Monster Energy Cup does. Oh. Yeah, she did. But he sounds like a good guy. He sounds like a really good guy. Good Christian guy from Tennessee. Huh?
He sounds like he's from Tennessee.
You're the only 10 I see. I didn't. Travis said, Lord.
You and me are partying on
Who's streaming tonight? Who else is?